Hi all, welcome to the complete JavaScript beginners tutorial by CodAffection. In this session, we will be discussing JavaScript Engine and its version history. Now, suppose you have written a JavaScript code in a file, say program.js. We have not yet started writing JavaScript code yet. We will do that in next session. By the way, JavaScript file extension is JS, like we abbreviate JavaScript to JS. Now once we write the program, where do we run it? Do we need to install some developer kit for JavaScript like we do for other programming languages? For example, for Python programming language, we need to install Python SDK, and that of Java is Java SDK. SDK stands for Software Developer Kit. SDK of a programming language provides a platform to run the program, or you could say it provides a runtime environment for the written program. One of the main functions of the platform is compilation or interpretation. Consider the following code written in JavaScript. The symbols we used, numbers, operations in this program is unknown to our machine. It can only understand binary information, meaning sequence of zeros and ones. The process of converting our code in a specific language to machine-readable binary code is done by the SDK, and this process is called either compilation or interpretation. We could discuss these terms later. Now come back to our question. Do we need to install SDK for JavaScript? The answer is no. We don't have to install the runtime environment or SDK for JavaScript separately, meaning it already comes with web browsers. And this JavaScript runtime environment is commonly called as JavaScript Engine. Each web browser has its own separate JavaScript engine and their own name. The JavaScript engine of Google Chrome is known as V8, and that of Mozilla Firefox is SpiderMonkey. Chakra is the JavaScript engine for Microsoft Edge, which is the successor of old Internet Explorer. JavaScript engine is not an engine like we see in our automobile vehicles. It is a software program. Now here we should be aware of the fact that for a single language JavaScript, each web browser comes with their own JavaScript engine. Hence, the implementation of them will be different. Even though these engines are developed by different companies, for a given JavaScript program, say program.js file, this web browser's engine must provide same result. Otherwise, we developers will be writing different JavaScript program for each web browser for a single solution. That's impossible and frustrating for us to do. So there comes standardization of JavaScript engines. Standardization is a must when same product is made by multiple manufacturers. For example, consider USB port and pen drive. In our laptop, we have an USB female port. Into it, we connect devices from different manufacturers with USB male port like pen drive. Even I agree the fact that for a proper fit of USB pen drive, we may need to try thrice for weird reasons. Okay? At the end, they fit perfectly, because their measurements are already standardized among their manufacturers. Like that, JavaScript engines are also standardized for consistent output from all web browsers. The standardization of JavaScript engine is done by ECMA International. ECMA stands for European Computer Manufacturers Association. They create standards for technologies in IT industry. ECMAScript, abbreviated as ES, serve as guidelines for web browsers for building their own JavaScript engine to ensure same output across different web browsers for a given script file. These guidelines specifies language syntax and semantics. For a programming language, syntax and semantics are similar to grammar in spoken language. Other than JavaScript, JScript, ActionScript, etc. follows ECMAScript guidelines. But JavaScript is the most popular implementation of ECMAScript, and hence most of the time the word JavaScript and ECMAScript are used interchangeably. Hence the JavaScript version is same as that of ECMAScript. The first version of ECMAScript is published in 1997, called as ECMAScript 1, since ECMAScript often abbreviated as ES. In short, it is also called as ES1. Here is the JavaScript version history from ES1 onwards. It is necessary to have a brief idea about these versions while learning JavaScript. So the important takeaway from this version table is that major changes into modern JavaScript is proposed in ES6 or ECMAScript 2015. Before that, we had ECMAScript versions ES1, ES2, ES3 and ES5. The version ES4 is kept because of various reasons. Before ES6, for naming these versions, sequence number from 1 to 5 is used. After that, the published year is used like ECMAScript 2015, 2016 up to this year. While recording this video, the latest versions are ES10 and ES11. When someone says ES7, just understand that it is same as ECMAScript 2016. The year version ends with a number less than version name with sequence number. And keep this in mind, ECMA 262 is another name for ECMAScript. That's all for this session. In next session, we'll be writing our first JavaScript program. For more awesome JavaScript videos like this, please be subscribed to CodAffection. Please like and share this video with your friends and colleagues. See you in next session.